management that we discussed in detail last time. Management as an art, as I told you, that it is an art of getting the work done through and with the people. And another definition which was very comprehensive and it contained all the functions of management. If you recall, that management is what a manager does. And I gave you one clue, one word which contains all the functions of management. Krutik, do you remember?
Yes, ma'am. The word is Pottscope.
Excellent. Sit down. Pottscope, if you remember, that a manager needs to perform all the functions irrespective of the level at which he is operating. That is planning, organization, direction, staffing, coordination, control, reporting and budgeting. Now today we are going to focus on the most important function of management, that is direction. If you recall, the direction is made up of 4 components, that is motivation, supervision, communication and leadership. And if you also recall that management may mean different connotations for different people. Shall I show you one slide where the management can mean different things, but if you look at the operational definition and the area which it encompasses, it has the common meaning to handle, to control, to make and keep submissive, to organize, to alter by manipulation, to carry out for a purpose. So let's focus on the main element of direction, that leadership today we are going to study about. And now let me show you some clips or pictures. Just go through these pictures. Now, what comes to your mind when you see these pictures? Naman, can you elaborate what you have seen these pictures now?
Ma'am, these are all national leaders who have contributed in different fields. जैसे रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर ने लिटरेचर में एक बहुत इतना अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया था, एंड महात्मा गांधी, सुभाष चंद्र बोस, रानी लक्ष्मीबाई have contributed in freedom struggle, and I think so that they have been successful in their respective fields.
Well said, Naman. Sneha, can you add what Naman has said?
मैम आई थिंक उनकी डिटर्मिनेशन के वजह से एंड बिकॉज ऑफ देयर विल पावर वो अपने अपने फील्ड्स में सक्सेसफुल थे एंड दे वर एबल टू ब्रिंग सब्सटैंशियल चेंजेस इन देयर रिस्पेक्टिव फील्ड्स.
Now you have listened to what Naman and Sneha has talked about on the leaders. Ashmita, can you add something?
ये जितने भी पिक्चर्स हमने देखे ये सारे नेशनल लीडर्स के थे एंड ये नेशनल लीडर्स अपने आप में ही काफ़ी बड़े बड़े नाम.
Now the responses, children, you have given just now, that these were the national leaders who have very specific significant contributions in their area. But as I told you, that management has got different connotations in different areas. Let's see, are there any other leaders? I'll show you some more clips and let's find out. Are there any business leaders that we can recall, recognize their contribution? Let's start now. Can you recognize, children, this picture? Yes, Aisha, can you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, मुझे लगता है ये नैनालाल किडवाई हैं and she is one of the pioneers of the Indian banking industry. और मुझे जितना याद है वो किसी international bank की country head थी.
Very nice, Aisha. She remembers that she is a banker, and all of you should see the facts that Nailalal Kidwai is a known name in the field of banking, and she is also currently the general manager of a famous bank, HSBC, and also she is the former president of the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Do you remember? Vicky. Let's move on to the next slide. Any one of you can recognize this? Yes, Tejas, can you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that is Anuvaga. She is an Indian businesswoman and a social worker कूल है थर्मैक्स लिमिटेड। और मैम मैंने इनके बारे में पढ़ा है, ये फोर्ब्स मैगजीन के 40 रिचेस्ट इंडियन में से एक।
Very nice. You remember the facts also? Let's quickly recap. Anu Aga is an Indian businessman, businesswoman, a social worker, and also she has done a lot of things in environment engineering. And she is the woman who was nominated, and she was a part of 20 richest Indian of the net worth according to the Forbes magazine. Just now, Tejas has also briefed. So let's move on to the next slide. Any one of you can recognize her? You can see the slide and can associate. Well, very good. Ishita, can you?
यस मैम। और मैम ये तो पक्का अरुंधति भट्टाचार्य है मैम, मैंने इनके बारे में अखबार में पढ़ा था। एंड ये भी बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री की पार्ट है। एंड अगर मेरे को सही से याद है तो शी इज़ द चेयरपर्सन ऑफ स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया।
Very good. So there is a brief of the person Arundhati Bhattacharya. She remembers she is also an Indian banker, and she is the chairperson of State Bank of India. In 2014, she was listed as 36th most powerful woman in the world, folks. So that is the biggest contribution and a very prestigious award for her. Let's move on quickly to the next slide. Yes, this must be a famous person. Any one of you? Abhay, can you?
मेरे हिसाब से ये J.R.D. टाटा है। ही इज़ डेफिनेटली अ बिग इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट और ये टाटा सन्स के चेयरपर्सन भी रह चुके हैं। एंड एज फार एज माई नॉलेज गोज इनको भारत रत्न भी मिला था।
शाबाश, बहुत अच्छा बोला आपने। और टाटा का नाम किसने नहीं सुना होगा? सभी ने सुना हुआ है। J.R.D. Tata, and you can see here he was a French-born Indian tycoon. That's the peculiar thing about him. And he was also the chairperson of Tata Sons, a known name in the field of business. And in 1992, as you correctly recall, Abhay correctly recall that he was the award winner, highest award winner of Bharat Ratna. Very well done. Move on to the next slide, please. Anything comes to your mind when you see this picture? Famous person? Aparna, yes.
मैम ही इज़ N.R. नारायण मूर्ति एंड यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट सभी लोगों को पता होगा कि इंडिया के वन ऑफ द बेस्ट IT इंडस्ट्रीज में से एक हैं। एंड एज फार एज आई थिंक ही इज़ एसोसिएटेड विद इन्फोसिस। आई एम नॉट श्योर पर ये शायद को फाउंडर भी हैं।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छे से आपको याद है। एंड लेट्स हैव अ क्विक brief of what Narayan Murthy has contributed in the field of business. As you told, Infosys. So you can read the explanations for your sake. But as we recall him, that he is associated with Infosys, a big company, and also he has been honored with Padma Vibhushan and Padma Shri awards. Rightly said. Let's move on to the next slide. This is a picture which everyone, I think, would you able to recall. Very recent one. Who will tell? Ravish, yes, you can.
मैम आई एम प्रिटी श्योर ये सुंदर पिचाई है। अभी ये काफ़ी न्यूज़ में आए थे बिकॉज आई थिंक रिसेंटली लास्ट ईयर ही वॉज अपॉइंटेड द CEO of Google.
Yes, all of you must have heard about Google. It's making, all the noises in the field of IT. And formerly he was the product chief at Google, and he was announced as the next chief executive officer of Google on August 10, 2015. That's why I told you it's a very recent one. And as a part of restructuring process, making Alphabet Inc. I think all of you must have heard about it. And it has brought the revolution in the field of IT, taking IT to the home and the people, common people. Let's move on to the last slide, children. And I think the background tells you a lot about it. Can you? Nikhil, yes?
मैम मेरी बस तो अब हर दिन में सोती है तो इनकी याद आती है। दैट्स मिस्टर E. Sridharan. ही इज़ द मैन बिहाइंड द दिल्ली मेट्रो एंड दे कॉल हिम द मेट्रो मैन।
वेरी गुड। कौन इनके नाम को नहीं जानता है? श्रीधरन। और इंडियन इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज में पॉपुलरली इनका नाम मेट्रो मैन के नाम से जाना जाता है। और अतिशयोक्ति नहीं होगी अगर हम ये कहेंगे कि भारत के इतिहास में अगर मेट्रो चलाने का श्रेय a founder person who started with the innovative idea of making the travel easy for a common man and also affordable. So you can see that his contribution and he's also the high level advisory group on sustainable transport. Just now I briefed you that his name is associated as a metro man as well. Now children, you have seen that the leaders who are either national leaders or business leaders, you have seen they have significantly contributed in different areas, and you have found out the commonality also, and also that who has contributed where. So leaders are found everywhere in every field. Now shall we define leader now? Can anyone define leader? What comes to your mind? What qualities you associate with? Why do you say he or she is a leader?
A leader is one who takes initiative.
A leader has good communication skills.
He has honesty and integrity.
Very good.
Leader is one who is dynamic. A leader is truthful.
Leader is hardworking. A leader is imaginative and creative.
That means you are saying that leaders are people who lead, who takes initiative and others follow. That is the best way we can define a leader. And now I would like you to tell me, is there any difference in the way the leaders lead in different areas? Let's take an example. You know Mahatma Gandhi, and you have also seen Subhash Chandra Bose. Mahatma Gandhi was a follower of non-violence. He also led the nation. Father of nation कहते हैं उनको. लेकिन चाहे उन्होंने सत्याग्रह किया, चाहे उन्होंने non-cooperation movement किया, his philosophy was that you raise the voice against the Britishers but with non-violence. And now, if you compare him with Subhash Chandra Bose, aggressive. तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा. That means here at this point, you have to find out that how a leader defines his own style in the functioning. That means we can also say that the person's philosophy, the kind of thinking, his belief, everything is reflected in the kind of leadership that provides. And here is the point, we can differentiate between a leader and the leadership. Can you? So today in this session we will explore who is the leader and what are the various behavioral patterns or the styles of leadership. Let's quickly go through the different definitions given by the author. George Terry has very beautifully defined that leadership is the activity of influencing people strive willingly for group objective. That is given by George Terry. And again, Harold Kuntz beautifully defines that leadership is the act or the process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly and enthusiastically towards achievement of group goals. And if you look all these definitions given by Glueck, given by Gay and Strake, you will find out that there is one thing common. What is common? That leadership relates to how a leader influences the behavioral pattern of people. How can you move common masses? And it is his own philosophy and the style of functioning that affects the various styles of leadership. I hope you must have understood the difference between leader when you look at the qualities and the traits of people, that is called trait theory, and when he shows his style of working, his aggression, his passion, his philosophy, his thinking, that is reflected in the style of leadership. Now I would request Shivani, and we will disperse for a role play. She will give you the instructions and we will disperse for this beautiful fun activity. Role play by all of you.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Today we are going to do an activity in which we'll divide the class into 3 teams, and each team will be given a situation which is generally faced in a business and day-to-day operations. You all will be given 15 minutes preparation time and 4 minutes to present your role play. Now the enactment of your team should emphasize on the solution to the given problem in the situation, and let's begin.
May we come in, ma'am?
Yeah, come in.
Ma'am, there are some people here to see you. Should I send them in?
Please send them in.
Please come in. Good morning, Ms. Anuradha.
Good morning. Please have a seat. So sir, how may I help you?
I'm Abhay and she is my partner Muskan. We're both from the Isla Limited and here we are today to give you an order of 50,000 pieces of ethnic wear that is to be delivered by the end of this month. I know there are time constraints, but considering the reputation of your firm, we have utmost faith that you'd be able to adhere to the order.
Okay sir, sure. So what specifications are we looking at?
सानू ते यूजुअल स्टफ ही चाहिदा हैगा सलवार चूड़ीदार ते ओ की कहंदे ने हाँ बेल बॉटम
Sure ma'am, we'll follow up the order and meet by deadline.
We have utmost faith, but I would also like to dig a bit deeper in the financial aspect.
Sir, you know our company's reputation in the market. Our product quality matches our pricing. I'm sure we'll be able to deliver our best. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
अरे मैं तो कहना ही भूल गई तुसी ने बड़े सोने लगते थे एक्टिव आज बाय
May I come in, ma'am?
Sure, Anne. Please come.
You called me, ma'am?
Anne, why is the work not done?
The production report, ma'am?
I'm talking about the production report, of course. I need the production report right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And assemble everyone by 12. I need to have a chat with them.
Yes, sure. Ma'am, may we come in?
Yeah. Have a seat, sir. It's a great and fabulous year. Very prosperous. So, Anne, how far are we going on the production report?
Ma'am, it's almost done. Just the last few details are left.
Almost. I need you guys to complete the previous order by 15. And where are we standing on the new orders?
Ma'am, we are halfway through the project. The workers and staff are supporting us really well. So we'll be able to complete this project by 15.
Now, how far are we standing on those new orders from South Delhi?
Yes, ma'am. We are focusing on that too. We have ties with the schools. They are taking up orders from schools all over South Delhi and we're going at a great speed.
Now, I wanted to inform you guys, we have received a very huge order from Isla Enterprises, around 50,000 pieces of ethnic wear. Now, I want you guys to push yourself forward and meet the order by the end of this month.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, ma'am, but at such a short notice, completing this deadline is not going to be easy. We need more workmen. More employees will help us with the project.
New employees, we cannot do that, Ms. Aradhana. We need to focus more on profit maximization rather than on employee recruitment.
But ma'am, our employees are already worked out. They have gone through night shifts, overtime and all. And moreover, the festive season is coming up. Sabko chutti chahiye.
So, no buts in it. I want all of you guys to buckle up and take up this order. I trust in each one of you. Aradhana and Anne, go to the workers, motivate them. I trust and believe in each one of you. We can achieve the deadline. Okay guys, now carry on. Yes.
Mr. Shamved has come to meet you.
Send him in.
Mr. Shamved?
हाँ जी श्याम जी, बताइए।
आई एम सॉरी मैम, पर हमारे वर्कर्स के पास पहले ही बहुत काम है और काम देंगी तो नहीं कर पाएंगे वो।
देखिए, हमें डेडलाइन अचीव करनी है। आप जैसे तैसे करके अपने वर्कर्स को मोटिवेट कीजिए और काम कीजिए।
अगर हमें ये काम करना है तो हमें और लोग लेने ही पड़ेंगे, वरना हम ये काम नहीं कर पाएंगे।
शॉर्ट नोटिस पे ऐसे काम नहीं कर सकते। हम एम्प्लॉयज़ अभी रिक्रूट नहीं कर पाएंगे इतने शॉर्ट नोटिस पे।
अरे मैडम जी, त्योहार आ रहे हैं, वर्कर छुट्टी मांग रहे हैं, उन्हें छुट्टी देनी पड़ेगी। 10-10 घंटे काम करना कोई बच्चों का खेल नहीं है।
देखिए मैं समझती हूँ, पर हमारे लिए काम सबसे पहली प्रायोरिटी होनी चाहिए। आप जाइए, अपने वर्कर्स के साथ बात कीजिए और काम करना शुरू कीजिए।
हम काम तो वर्कर्स ही करते हैं, अगर इन्होंने हड़ताल कर दी फिर आप देख लेना काम किससे करवाएंगे।
वो मैं संभाल लूँगी, आप जाइए, काम करवाइए।
Good morning. Have a seat. So far, we have done very well in the laptop market, especially with the recent boom in sales of our plasma flux technology laptops. But we must remember there is always scope for innovation, and the future of portable technology lies with smartphones. So we have decided that we will expand our business in the smartphone market. Ms. Shivgami, how do you suggest we do this?
Recently, we've been working on this new technology, a collapsible carbon nanofiber frame. I think we could use that in our smartphones. And even the plasma flux technology, we could use both together. I'll work on collaborating it.
Ms. Vanya, how would you market this?
Well, we could make use of our new version of our iconic TV ad, or maybe we could go for a TV ad individual, a new one. Or maybe I was thinking we can do a product placement in a movie itself.
No, promoting it in a movie is not feasible. We should advertise it in our own magazine. It will reduce our production cost.
But for that, we need to have a significant number of subscribers. Mr. Adhish, how many subscribers do we have?
Currently, we have almost 11 lakh subscribers.
That's a satisfactory number. I think we should go ahead with this.
But most of our subscribers are tech geeks. I believe that we should target a larger audience.
I agree as well as I disagree. Although most of the youth population is the tech geeks, what I think is we should incorporate the middle-aged population in our target group too.
That's a very valid point.
Shall I?
Yeah.
I'd suggest we come up with 4 variants, a lower end one with 2 sizes and a higher end one with yet again 2 sizes. And one of them could specialize in gaming and yet another could specialize in photography. That way we can target a larger audience.
That's an interesting idea. While I think over it, tell me, Mr. Nikhil, what is our status regarding the acquisition of licenses for our marketing smartphones?
Recently, a new law was released, and that law has given us the facility to use a single window clearance, which means we can get our license in what, like a month?
Maybe I could get the licenses approved in under a month, as I have some contacts at the higher places.
Please do so then. Here's what we'll do then. We'll start off by launching 2 variants, a higher end one and a lower end one. The lower end one must be more basic, simpler, so that we can target it at the middle-aged population. The specialized ones will follow in due course of time.
So, how are we going to bring down the price on the lower end variant?
Maybe we can work our way around a few laws.
Well, that's a bit too risky. Are you sure you want to go ahead with that?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Absolutely not. You will not tamper with the company's ethics. We will be ethical. Summarizing, here's what we'll do. We'll start by launching 2 variants, a higher end variant, a lower end variant, both using the plasma flux technology combined with your carbon fiber technology. I need all of you to help me with this. Work on your reports and meet me by next Wednesday, same time. Speed up, okay? Buckle up. Because time is money, is power, is knowledge. I want every household in India which can afford a phone to buy our phone. Meeting dismissed.
Lastly, while I am satisfied with this year's performance, I feel that there is still some scope for improvement. So I hope that now, under the new management of Mr. Abhijit, we can increase our turnover and look forward to expanding our operations. Okay? Yeah. No, I'm done. Abhijit, I want the annual plans for the next financial year on my tables by next week, okay?
Of course, sir. I believe it is time we start preparing our annual plans for the next financial year. I believe you are all experienced people with expertise in your respective departments. So this year, I encourage you all to make your own presentations independently. If there's any problems, you may clear them with me. Is that clear?
Sir, should not we be holding another meeting for coordinating the plans of all the departments?
No, Naman. I have faith in these people. I believe they work best without interference.
Okay, sir.
But don't you think we should be making our plans together? Ultimately, we do have to achieve a common goal, right? And that will certainly require coordination.
Yes, if we work in a coordinated manner, our plans will surely be more meaningful and certainly more integrated. I don't think I can work without knowing what your departments are doing.
Personally, I think we can work better in a free environment. I think it'll take a lot of stress off our heads.
I completely agree with you. I feel motivated by the faith he has in us. This new style of management is refreshing.
I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced with this idea. I have a feeling this won't work.
I think you should talk to Abhijit sir. He'll be able to guide you better and clear all your doubts.
Of course.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sit down. What is it, Mehdi?
Sir, you told us to work independently, but don't you think we should first have a meeting to collaborate? Or plans of all the different departments may contradict each other. Like planning and management need a lot of coordination in their budgeting plans. And we have always worked as a group, so this way of working independently is new for us and I don't think we can manage.
Mehdi, first of all, I'd like to say that I appreciate that you came to me with your issue. I want you all to know that I respect your views. But I believe that providing you all with a more liberal environment would lead to more productivity and more creativity. And I don't want to influence your thoughts. Although, if you face any problems, feel free to come to me because I'm always there to guide you all.
Thank you, sir.
You may. Of course. What is it, Naman?
Sir, here are the plans for the next year from all the departments.
Well, thank you, Naman. Is it complete?
Yes.
Let's go.
Sir, won't you make any changes in these plans?
No, Naman. As I said before, I have faith in these people.
Okay, sir.
So, may I come in?
Yes, come in, Abhijit.
So, here are the final reports.
Right on time.
Thank you, sir.
So, Abhijit, this is your first project since joining our company. I hope it is up to my expectations.
Of course, sir. You may see for yourself.
Okay, I will analyze them later. You can go for now.
Very well, sir.
I really appreciate the way you have enacted in your role plays, children. And I would like to ask you one brief question. You have seen all the role plays that is enacted by team A, B and C. Can you answer what did you find in the different role plays that are enacted? The first role play, can anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, जो first play था, it seemed that the leader was very, she was taking all the decisions herself only and not letting any other person speak up. She seemed very confident about her things and she did not like interruptions any more than anyone else, by anyone else.
Yeah, that's very good. What about the second play that you saw?
I think the second situation was a place where the I was replaced by the we. There was a participatory approach and the leader was taking the observations of all the people around her into consideration.
That's very good. What about the third one?
Ma'am, in the third situation, the leader left all the decisions to his employees and it seemed that he had full faith in them. But some of them were looking confused and there was lack of guidance from the leader, so they were asking for guidance.
Yeah, that's very good observation. And by your observations only, can you make out the difference that the kind of leadership style that was found in team A role play, team B role play and C, that determines and that shows the kind of philosophy, the kind of thought a leader had that was reflected in his work style. So on the basis of all your observations, I am very happy that you have noted that how a leader acts in the different situations. And you know, when we talk of the leadership style, please recall in the morning we said leader from leadership. His philosophy, his thoughts, how it is being reflected in an organization, and it is reflected in the style of functioning. So by all these role play now, whatever responses you have given, let's deal with it one by one. The first role play that you told me, that the leader seemed to be taking all the decisions himself and he was being autocratic. So it's very easier to say that there are various styles of leadership, children. It's not only autocratic, democratic or laissez-faire. There are many styles of leadership, but in this course and at this point of time, we are discriminating and we are learning about these three basically. So let's move on quickly and see what you have narrated just now, the way you have enacted. You will find out that under the autocratic leadership, the manager, he controls all the aspects of their subordinate work. They keep themselves separate from the employees that you have seen. Whatever suggestion was given, but she or he was very fixed in her mind that how the work has to be done. And employees, they are expected to obey, and if they do not obey, obviously there is a reward and punishment theory that works. And communication, that is the most important thing, that it is top down. Obviously, जो leader अपना decision ले रहा है, सारे का सारा वो अपने subordinates को बता रहा है. There is no participation. Let's quickly recap and go to the democratic leadership, where you say that the leader seems to be taking opinions, observations and suggestions by all the people who are involved in the organization, and that is why it is known as democratic. Our country is also democratic. You have a right to express. Same way, the leader takes initiative. He invites all the people to participate, and the manager here discusses the task with the employees before making the decision. And let me reiterate here that for a good leader, the decision making process, the kind of decision making he takes, that decides the leadership. Third is that communication is two-way. Obviously, he is communicating. The people in the group, they are also making their own observations. They are giving suggestions, and that is how the decision is taken at the end. Then you have laissez-faire, and very beautifully stated by her that the leader seems to be taking and reposing all the faith in the employees. And it is assumed here that people who are selected on the merit basis or they have joined the organization, the hypothetical assumption here is that everyone knows his task, the complete power is being delegated, and he shows his or her worth. But in the process, there are certain things which makes the task difficult. As she says, they were looking for the guidance, they were discussing among themselves how to do it, and where to look for the advice and the suggestions. This is also depicted by this chart also, you can see that. Now, before we go on to the different situations in the business, let me give you a clue. That how the leadership style is determined. Notice this, that the kind of and the degree of power that is delegated. You should remember this. In autocracy, the degree of delegation of power is 0. It rests with the top. Democracy, the degree of delegation is more. The concentration of power is not with the top management, it flows. And last May, there is absolute delegation of authority. That is why people are taking freedom. They know their task, they do it on their own, and that is why, besides the confusion prevails in the organization in the sense of looking for guidance and advice, but it is assumed that everyone has the liberty to put in their own efforts. Now, quickly we will go through what is the objective of learning the leadership style, The thing is, at the end of the day, you should know whenever you come across with the different situations, can you identify what kind of leadership style you have just now read, you have just now collected information, you have just not enacted. So, Shivani, can you please carry on with the situations? And each one of you will respond and try to identify what kind of leadership style is being reflected in the given situations.
Children, we are faced with many situations in day-to-day life, and even businesses face various situations. So now let's see which leadership style is most suitable in given situations. For example, say the first situation, to display confidence in all what the subordinates do. Yes.
First word is laissez-faire.
Okay, that's right. Which leadership style do you think is suitable when the leader does not provide regular feedback to the followers? Yes.
I think it is laissez-faire.
Okay, thirdly, a police officer directing traffic. Yes.
I think it's aristocratic.
That's correct. Fourth, a teacher ordering students to do his or her assignment. Yes, you'd like to answer?
I think it's autocratic type of leadership.
Correct. Fifth situation is a supervisor instructing a subordinate to clean his workstation. Like to answer?
I believe it's autocratic form of.
That's right. Followers are trustworthy and experienced. Yes.
And this situation indicates the democratic leadership.
That's good. Seventh, followers are highly skilled, experienced and educated. Yes.
Ma'am, I think it's democratic.
Thank you, that's right. Eighth, followers have pride in their work and the drive to do it successfully on their own. Yes.
Ma'am, I think this situation depicts laissez-faire.
That's right. Another situation where outside experts such as staff specialists or consultants are being used. Yes.
I think this is laissez-faire.
Excellent. 10th situation is a saying by John Maxwell, which is a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way and shows the way. Yes.
It is an autocratic.
That's right. 11th, everyone by virtue of their human status should play a part in the group's decisions. Yes.
Ma'am, I think this requires democratic leadership.
Exactly, that is the leadership style. 12th, fair treatment to all people, display empathy by being sensitive to the feelings, values, interests and well-being of others. Yes.
Ma'am, it portrays democratic leadership.
That's right. Very well done, and all of you have been able to identify the suitable leadership style. Now I hand over again back to Seema ma'am. Thank you.
Now children, based on the responses that you just now gave, it shows that you have picked on every situation, what kind of leadership, what style of leadership has to be adopted in the given situations. Now shall I ask you one question? According to you, which style is the best? You have been briefed about the different styles of leadership. Now tell me, which style of leadership is the best?
Ma'am, according to me, democratic style is the best style of leadership. And it is the best, I feel it's the best because everybody has a chance to present their views. The final say is with the leader, but then everybody can contribute what they feel. And we know India is a democratic country.
Ma'am, I feel like in autocratic leadership is very important because in certain situations, for example, defense and crisis management, we need a good leader who can order around his subordinates to follow them and dutifully carry them out. So for me, autocratic leadership is best.
Ma'am, I think laissez-faire is the best leadership because उसमें leader अपने subordinates पे confidence दिखाता है और उससे जो उनके subordinates होते हैं उनका भी confidence boost होता है. So in a way they provide a liberal environment and it boosts the confidence level of the subordinates as well.
Based on what you have told just now, that democracy is good for some people are saying that no ma'am, autocracy is also required and laissez-faire is the best form, as you say. Everyone has a freedom, enjoys the freedom despite there is confusion, despite there is a lack of leadership. But by now you must have understood by your responses only, there is no absolute or pure form of leadership style. It depends upon what is the situation, what are the requirements of people, and within the same situation also there are mix of leadership styles. Therefore, can we conclude by saying the appropriate leadership style is based on the demands of the situation, the requirements of the people involved and the challenges facing the organization. Now I suggest you that during the day-to-day life also face different situations in the textbook given and find out for yourself what kind of leadership style prevails. Thank you all.
leader is something different, where you can initiate some new programs, some new things. Children get something. So, and in that, risk factor is also involved. It's not that the risk, without risk you can take an initiative. So, basic problem with them is they lack initiative and the vision as such.